What's going on, y'all? Top of the morning. It's your boy Coach K. We here live in the Huddle podcast. Nice, cool fall day here in the Bean, Boston, Mass. Um, we're gonna kick it up right off rip. This is the sports update with your boy Coach K. We're gonna kick it off with last night. We had baseball going on. Dodgers went there and crushed the Mets in New York and take a 2-1 lead. Listen, 8 zip, straight whooping. The boys came to play. My man, the boy Otani hit a three run shot. Man, the homer smacked it out there, man, and he just does it with ease. Boy, the man's flawless. You never see things like a great pitcher, two-way player, great pitcher, great hitter. You know what I'm saying? Like things how things progress over the years in baseball and the talent that has outcome from then till now is just unbelievable. The players are just like it's just dominance. It's just like freak of nature type of people, right? Okay. Tonight, New York versus Cleveland. The Mets they playing the Indians at 5. I shouldn't say tonight, but mid evening. New York's up 2-0 right now in the series. To update you guys, us Red Sox fans, let's go now. The red and blue. The DH Yoshida, you know, big part of the Red Sox. He's in a 5-year, $90 million contract. He signed in 2022, and he just came off on October 3rd. Just announced that he had a shoulder surgery, and he's recovering from that. Shout out to my fellow member of the Red Sox, I should say. I was gonna say fellow teammate like I played, but anyways, yes. Shout outs to him. Hopefully he'll be ready for next season. Okay, so we're gonna go switch up the topic and hit the WNBA. What a great game last night. Shout out to New York Liberty. Uh, they pulled out a dagger. Okay, I don't want to say. I know I'm probably saying her name wrong. And I don't want to say it, so I'm just gonna skip it. She hits a dagger three, a dagger boy, and sealed the deal for them. And they took it. They took it 80-77 out in Minnesota on the road. Gotta hurt. It's looking good for Breanna Stewart and the Liberty right now, but don't sleep on Minnesota. I'm not gonna say it's over. It ain't over till it's over. Uh, Minnesota's been playing great season. They've been killing it in the playoffs, so I think it's far from over. I can see Minnesota taking the next one, a good possibility. I'm not going. Obviously, I'm not a fortune teller to tell you that it's going to be guaranteed, but I don't see them laying down and going out without a fight and possibly taking it. They did win one, so 2-1, and we're gonna see how that plays out. That's gonna be it's gonna be a good one. It's a good finals to watch. Let me shoot down to change it to the NBA, men's basketball professional league, right? Lonzo Ball makes his return last night. We're talking about 2.5 seasons from his knee injuries and surgeries. So it was a great welcome back. He did his thing. He shot his first shot attempt was a 3-pointer, which he made. He hustled out there. He even ran like out of bounds and caught the ball and threw it behind his back right to his teammate without looking. That was a great play. The guys, it was good to see for somebody to come back with some serious injuries like that. There's a few guys like even my guy Paul George. And speaking of, Paul George, he went down. His luck, man. His whole career, man, it's hurtful to see a man go down like that so many times. They just traded him to Philly to boost up the East, and that's one of our rivals, Gang Green, his rivals. So, good, I wish no injuries on no one to stay healthy, but hey, kind of easy for us. Maybe, but hopefully he comes back and make it a competitive season and things like that. Shout out to Paul George and hopefully get through that. What else I wanted to talk about? Give you some results from last night's preseason matchups. We had Pistons beat the Cavs 108-92. Sixers 117-95. Heat beat the Hawks 120-111. The Bulls beat Minnesota 125-123. A 2-point game. It was a great game. Blazers of 111. They beat I don't know what team or what country that comes from or where they came from, but that's the name they gave me. They beat them by 100. 111 to 100. The Blazers. Tonight, preseason matchups, we have Charlotte versus Indy. We have Milwaukee versus Dallas. San Antonio versus Houston. Atlanta versus OKC. We have Denver versus Minnesota. We also have Lakers versus Phoenix. And then the nightcap at Sacramento versus the Clippers. So Tuesday was the wrap up for the Celtics preseason. We end up losing. We lost the last one, and we end up still solid preseason with a 4-1 record. Our next game is Tuesday, our opening night, and we are playing the Knicks. They made a little different moves in New York, so we're gonna see how that play out. They got Cat and Brunson, a couple of other pieces in there, and they try to they're trying to make some noise. They're trying to, we'll see how that plays out though. They coming home playing this our opening day from the reigning champs, so that's gonna be great. Make sure you tune in next Tuesday. But as far as that, wanna probably just kick it off right into NFL. Let's go to NFL. There's trades. This trade deadline is coming up November 8th, and there's moves are being moved or people on a chopping block. Speaking of, Devontae Adams just went back to go play. Well, never went. I don't want to say go back, but he went back to play with his boy, his ex-fellow teammate over there in New York, Aaron Rodgers. So, their combination and their deadly dual threat back in the Green Bay days and stuff like that. So, I don't really like to look for him because, Aaron Rodgers looks like he's going to retire after this year possibly or very soon. Jets ain't too shabby either, but I understand the move. They're trying to make something happen while they still almost at 500 record, right? And trying to make a push. AFC East is trying to, the top competitors are trying to make noise, right? So now, also, Amari Cooper went to the Bills, another AFC East foe of us New England Pats. That's an extra good look for them, man. They needed a big-time wide receiver, especially when Stephon Diggs is gone and left, right? So they're making moves. Now, what I'm thinking, what should happen, who's on the chipping block here and who's being talked about and where he should go is D-Hop, DeAndre Hopkins, one of my favorite wide receivers is also. Listen, what better place? Drake May needs a big time wide receiver. We haven't had a big time wide receiver in a while. Like a number one, a real true number one. We're talking about since what I can think of is Randy Moss, right? That's like the closest thing to him right now. Like ain't nobody like Randy, but we need a big time. He needs a big shot wide receiver, man. Let's get it, New England. Go get the boy D Hop, man. Before this trades up. So on Sunday, remember now, Pats play at 9 early in the morning because they're playing in London versus Jacksonville. And I can say I like the Pats on this one. They should be able to catch a win with Jacksonville. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. I like Jacksonville too. They're like, they ain't showing out this year, but I see something brewing there into the years to come for Jacksonville. I like how they're building. Lawrence, he hasn't been playing too well this year, but maybe he has a little funk. I like him, so hopefully he'll get it together. Other than that, my last little breaking news I wanted to say was Tom Brady, my guy, the GOAT. He's officially an owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Congrats, Tom Brady, man, being a legend, a great that you are to step up to ownership. That's big moves. Big city, big money, smart move. Shout out to Tom Brady, TB12, the great GOAT. Um, Blessings. I always had I like Raiders. One of the teams I like too. So I'm not even knocking them. It's not like he can come get the pass like Kraft was gonna take him. Let them take that. So shout outs, man. Congrats. And last and foremost, tonight we have Thursday night football. At 8:15, we got the Denver versus New Orleans for this evening's nightcap. So check that out. Uh, Not a fan of either or. So we're gonna see how that plays out. Won't even give you a selection to pick right now on that because I have to do some more research on it before I put my picks in. Other than that, man, I just want to say shout out to you guys, my fellow Shammies, all my fans out there. Thank you for supporting the Huddle podcast. It's your boy Coach K. Enjoy your day. God bless. See you. I'm out. Threes up.